What's going on, folks? It's your man Jay, and it's time to talk about battery life on the Samsung Galaxy A51. Now, this is a discussion that a lot of people have asked me to do, and it's time to do it. I want to use the phone. This is my second phone. So the first phone, I really didn't get a chance to measure the battery fully like I wanted to. I only had it for maybe 3 weeks, and I used it on and off. I had it for about a month, I think, or maybe 3 weeks or whatever. And this phone right here has been in continuous rotation. So battery life. You're wondering, Jay, what is it really like on battery life for day-to-day use? Well, this phone's battery is measured different. Samsung UI 2.0 on Android 10, it measures it a little different. So I could show you screenshots, and I'm going to put up screenshots. The battery is measured like this. You can see that. So showing you the battery life is different. But I'll put those screenshots up. All you need to know is battery life, fantastic, man. This is something that we already know, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mid-range or lower tier devices always have big batteries, and they don't have the highest tier processors, so that's going to give them the battery life that we know it should get. We're hoping one day that all flagships can start with a 4,500 milliamp hour battery, because they're charging us thousands of dollars. Look how thin this phone is, and it's not thousands of dollars. It's 280 bucks. So $284 to be exact. It's a fantastic price for this 4,000 milliamp hour battery inside. It has the Exynos 9611, the processor and the RAM, the battery, they all play a part, and the optimization of the software to give you the best battery. Long story short, I'm getting between 7 and 8.5 hours of screen on time on every charge. The phone is letting me know, now that it has learned my behavior on how I use it, I'm getting a minimum of 27 hours on every single charge. Reading the battery life, though, like I said, is different because it has the charts or whatever like that. So I could use an application to read like the official altogether battery life, but the phone will read like 6.5 on one day and then 2 on the other or something. That's how it works. So if you put into perspective, when you charge the phone, you know, you gotta, basically with this phone, I'm monitoring how long and when I took it off the charger. So unless I start with like midnight one day, like a full 24 hours from the start, then I'll get the gist of how long it actually physically lasted in that physical full 24 hours, but it overlaps for me. The phone lasts for over a day. And so I'll have 7 hours on one day and 2 hours on the next, which means I got 9 hours of screen time before I charge it. So that's the way you have to look at when you're trying to measure your battery on this phone. I'm super impressed at the way this phone does for battery. I didn't expect anything less. I mean, you got this ultra thin phone with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery inside, and flagships can't do that. There's not a lot of flagships, you know, just based on the processors or how much RAM, ultimately, that's all it is. That's the only difference. But there's not a lot of flagships that can actually give you 7 to 9 hours of screen on time on every charge and last more than 24 hours, like a physical 24 hours. I'm not talking about your work day of 8 hours or 10 hours. I'm talking about really lasting more than 24 hours. There are not a lot of phones that can do that. So you can name a few in the comments. I have a few myself that could possibly do that. That's flagship, but it's not very many. The mid-range or lower tier phones are always going to beat them out because they have lower resolution displays. This has a 1080p display, but it's Super AMOLED. So if I turn on dark theme and just run pretty much a dark theme or a dark wallpaper, just whatever, it's going to operate better. But what I've learned about this phone is I don't actually have to keep, my wallpaper right now is a picture of my wife, so I don't have to run this black theme all the time, and I'm getting great battery. I mean, what do? The phone charges fast. You enjoy your device. That's what you do. The phone charges really fast, and it's got a headphone. There's a whole bunch of things I can get into about this phone that's really, really good. But this discussion is about the battery, and I'm telling you folks, those that are on the fence about buying this and upgrading from your A50, your A20, all of those phones that are considered technically under this device, if you're hesitant about upgrading, stop it right now, hit buy, and search for wherever you want to get the best price from and order your phone. You will not be disappointed with this device. Now, for the discussion of those who always ask me about When are you going to review the A71? Hey, folks, listen, the A71 isn't out yet. Give me a chance to get the device. I promise you, I'm going to get the A71. I reviewed the A70 boss phone, just beast mode phone, and I knew it was going to be good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but I can only imagine how the A71 is going to be compared to this phone. It has a bigger battery at 4500. It's got a bigger screen, 6.7. It's got different cameras, resolutions that is, like megapixels or whatever. I think it's got 64. But ultimately, the A71 is probably going to be a champ. So I plan on putting, I've said it before, I'll say it again, I plan on getting the A71 and the Galaxy Note 10 Lite, making the Galaxy Note 10 Lite one of my primary phones to keep a SIM card in there. Because I have 4 lines and I need them all. So I'm excited for the A51. I mean, it's just a killer phone, man. You guys say, oh, Jay, you're doing a lot of coverage on it. Listen, I can't do a review on a phone after 1 month. Or 3 weeks. I gotta keep giving you the coverage as it goes along, because if something happens, I wanna update you on it. That is how I do reviews on this channel. So if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe. That way you can see, and then go back and watch a whole bunch of my previous videos, and you'll see how I do things over here. I'm a reviewer, but you know what I'm saying? I do things my way. I don't answer to anybody. I just get the phones, buy them if I can buy them. And if I can get a review unit, that's good too. But overall, I'm trying to give you honest feedback on your questions. And this has been like the top question. How is the battery? Pretty second to that probably is, how's the speaker? We're going to find out soon, man. Right now, battery life on point. You won't want to miss this, so buy it.